and welcome to my channel, Say Yes to Life. I'm Delisa and I'm filming this from my garden in Vilcabamba, Ecuador on December 30th, 2025. As we come to the end of 2025 and we step into a new year, 2026, I find myself hearing this phrase again and again, both from others and sometimes inside myself. I don't know what to believe anymore. Many things we once trusted no longer feel trustworthy. Governments, institutions, authorities, even some of our own long-held beliefs we may have grown up with. How do we know what's true? And how can all the different religions, which each claim to be the only truth, how can they all be true? Science itself evolves and changes. And what we were once so sure of gets revised, expanded, or completely overturned. And meanwhile, the world feels louder, faster, and more polarized than ever. I don't know what to believe anymore. As we close out this year and we look toward the next, this not knowing can feel even more intense. Change is happening faster and faster, and that can be not only disorienting, but deeply destabilizing. Is this the year when everything finally falls apart? Or maybe this is the year when someone will step in and help stabilize things? You can find endless predictions online, from videos confidently explaining what's coming next, to who will rise and who will fall, what to fear and what to prepare for. But the truth is, we don't actually know. And pretending that we do know often leaves our nervous systems even more agitated, not more peaceful. So instead of trying to sort out all of the competing beliefs, I want to turn our attention somewhere much simpler, much closer. Even though the outer world does look chaotic and confusing, and even though we may not know what to believe about it, inside ourselves, we do know some very basic truths. There are some things that we don't debate. We don't analyze them. We don't postpone them because we're feeling uncertain. For instance, if we have a baby who needs to be fed, we don't ask whether feeding them is true. We don't wonder if it's a belief system that we subscribe to. We don't wait until we've sorted out all of the worldviews. We feed them. It's not something we believe in. It's something we know. It's primal. It lives in the body. It lives in the heart. And from this place, we act. This is very different kind of truth than the ones that we argue about online or in person. It doesn't depend upon ideology, evidence, or consensus. It doesn't change with political cycles or cultural narratives or religion. It's an inner knowing, and it remains steady, even when the outer world feels unstable. I notice the same kind of truth when I pay attention to the daily processes of living: eating, sleeping, caring for pets, tending a garden, showing up for the people that we love. These things don't require certainty. They don't require us to decide which belief system is correct. They simply ask us to pay attention and to participate. And there's something quietly stabilizing about that. There's a kind of magic here. And I don't mean magic in a dramatic or mystical sense. I mean this: when we stop trying to sort out all the confusing beliefs and we bring our attention to what is right in front of us and what is alive within us, then we begin to stabilize from the inside. So whether we're rocking a baby or petting a cat or walking a dog or tending a garden, the care that we give outwardly also fills us up inwardly. Presence nourishes the one who is present. I once heard the Dalai Lama say, "My religion is kindness." I've always loved that because kindness doesn't require certainty. It doesn't require agreement. It doesn't require having the right answers. It doesn't even require speaking the same language. It's something that we can practice right now, in this moment, with whoever or whatever is in front of us. This simple way of living can bring us back to our own center. It can show us that what we actually do have something we can believe in, something far deeper than the ever changing dramas of the world, and it's within us all the time. When we live this way, something else happens. We gain a little inner space from the pressure that we feel to decide what to believe immediately. We can take our time. We can listen to and ponder the different perspectives without feeling that our very safety depends upon getting it right. We can notice what resonates and what doesn't without forcing ourselves into certainty, because our lived experience rests in a safe place within us, even when the world feels unstable. Now, this isn't about discouraging learning or curiosity or exploring or even adopting different ideas and beliefs. And when we do adopt those, they may evolve over time, and they often should as we learn more. But underneath all of that, we can stay connected to something steady, truths that are felt through experience, truths that live in our body, truths that help us remain centered, stable, and peaceful inside, even when we don't know what the future holds. I may not know what to believe anymore, but I do believe in transformation. I believe in how something can look like it's falling apart and still be becoming something new. I believe in butterflies. As we cross this threshold into 2026, we don't need to arrive in this new year with answers. We don't need to know how this year will unfold, what will stabilize and what may fall away. Perhaps we can give ourselves permission to not know, permission to move slowly, to listen deeply, to let our beliefs remain flexible while our care remains steady. We can step into this new year the same way we step into each day, by staying close to what is real and alive right now, by caring for what is in our hands, what is ours to do, by tending what has been entrusted to us, by choosing kindness, presence, and love in the small, ordinary moments that make up a life. If we do that, we are already standing on solid ground. So may we meet this year not with fear or certainty, but with presence. And may we remember that even in uncertain times, there is a safe place within us where love, kindness, and simple attention continue to guide the way. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I wish you many blessings and much love as we all begin another year together.